Hi everyone, this is Mr. Roebuck here to walk you through Quick Reps 2, where we have some problems applying the product rule. These problems can be found in the video lesson. They pause every so often in the video to show some problems that you can do to practice, and we'd like you to pause the video and do those problems. The answers are provided on the hard copy control on your checklist document, page 1. But if you're not getting the right answers and you want a little bit of extra help, you've come to the right place because I'm going to walk through it. This video will be the first time where I try to mark up the screen while doing a screencast. So hopefully it works. The first section here, the first set of problems, it says you spin the spinner and flip a coin. Find the probability of the compound event. So compound event just means that we're doing two different things. We're spinning a 5 and we're flipping tails. So these problems really are pretty simple. The probability of spinning a 5, we look at our spinner, there's 9 numbers, we just want the 5. So spinning a 5 is 1 out of 9. And flipping tails, when you flip a coin, there's two possibilities, heads and tails. So the probability of flipping tails is 1/2. So the compound probability, according to the product rule, if these two events are independent, meaning the first event does not affect the second event, you can just multiply straight across. So the probability of spinning a 5 and flipping tails is going to be 1/18. That's our answer to number 1. Number 2, spinning an odd number and flipping heads. For the odd number, we just look at all the possible outcomes that would be odd. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So probability of spinning an odd number is 5/9. Probability of flipping heads is 1/2. The events are still independent, so to get the compound probability, we multiply those simple probabilities, we get 5/18. So I hope that helps you work through the first set of practice problems. You should continue watching the video now until you get to the second set, and then this video will continue walking through the second set. I'm going to erase this work now. I wonder if I can make my eraser bigger. Clear the screen. There we go. Okay. So second set of problems. A bag holds 6 chips numbered 1 through 6, and we are going to not replace the first chip, and then we're going to choose a second chip. This is a little bit trickier, and I find that for me, I might actually want to write out the different chips. So we have chips numbered 1 through 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're not going to replace the first chip. So what's the probability of choosing an even number first and then choosing an odd number? So the even numbers are 2, 4, and 6, which means 3 out of the 6 numbers are even. The first event's probability is then 3 out of 6, or 1/2. But then because we're not replacing it, we have to assume, let's say that we drew the 2. That 2 is no longer a possibility here. So now we want to know what's the probability of drawing an odd number in this scenario. We have 1, 3, and 5. So there's 3 possible odd numbers, and there's only 5 chips total. So the probability there is 3/5. And now we can still use the product rule because we adjusted the probability of the second event. 1/2 times 3/5 is equal to 3/10. So there's the answer for number 3. Now let's do number 4. I'm going to reset this, erase it all, draw my chips again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. There they are. What's the probability of choosing a number less than 3 and then choosing a number greater than 3? So to choose a number less than 3, there's only 2 possibilities, 1 and 2. That's 2 out of 6, or 1/3. Now, assuming that we got one of those 2 numbers, cross one of them out, what's the probability of choosing a number greater than 3? Those options are 4, 5, and 6. So there's 3 of them out of 5 total choices. So 3 out of 5. My 3 doesn't look so good, sorry. We multiply across, we get 3/15. which we can simplify to 1/5. All right, so those are our answers for the second set of problems. I hope that they were helpful. Again, if you haven't gotten to the end of the video lesson for lesson 2, hit pause now on this video, go back, watch the rest of the video, get to the final problems. Then this video can walk you through the final problems. All right.